Hi, this is PixelBot, an AI support agent for a retro handheld shop.
Like this one, retro handhelds are
Pocket devices for playing classic games.
the PixelBot is where customers ask about firmware, setup, and store policy. Not only which device to buy, it answers from a curated knowledge base, asks budget and form factor when someone wants a recommendation, and hands off to a human when the case is a real repair. I will walk through the chat, then a quick technical tour, then reflection, including some trade-offs, next features, and how I used AI tools. Okay, without further ado, let's dive right in. First, here's the boot screen. This is PixelBot in the shop. I will ask, can you recommend something for GBA and SNES? Notice it doesn't jump straight to a device, it qualifies the lead. It asks for budget and form factor, so the pick isn't a random guess. And I will answer my budget and my preferred form factor. Now it can give a grounded recommendation, still tied to what we know from the knowledge base, not generic best handheld chatter. Next, admin mode. This is where an operator can tune how PixelBot sounds without redeploying. I will set tone to expert, then run the same flow, GBA and SNES recommendation, about $120 pocket sized. The qualification is still the same, budget and form factor, but this time it does sound like an expert. Next, I shall demo handoff feature. For repairs, PixelBot is not pretending to price a fix in chat. It needs a clear issue and a zip code for routing. Then it uses a fixed handoff line, and the UI creates a demo repair ticket. No external help desk wired up. I'll use the repair handoff starter. Cracked screen, repair quote. Then I will send my zip. When PixelBot returns the exact escalation line, I will connect you with a human technician to finalize your repair quote. Watch the transcript. A mock ticket appears with an ID and timestamp. That's the escalation artifact for this demo. Next, let's demo out of scope question. If someone asks something totally unrelated, like weather, PixelBot shouldn't improvise. It should refuse cleanly and redirect to handheld support and store policies. I will ask, what's the weather like today? You should get a short, deterministic reply. Same idea every time, not a mini forecast. On the observability side, traces go to Arise Phoenix over OpenTelemetry. Each user turn shows up as a trace made of spans. For example, the chat request span and the LOM span underneath it, so you can see where time goes, not just, oh, this model was slow. The model span also records token counts, which Phoenix can turn into cost visibility instead of guessing from the UI. Handoff and other routes can show up as their own spans too, so support flows leave a debuggable trail. On the technical side, the UI is next.js. Use chat in page.tsx posts to chat API and passes admin runtime config, for example, tone and boundaries on every request. The API route wraps each turn in an open telemetry span, then calls resolve chat path in chatpath.ts. That's the guardrail router. It checks scope first, then repair escalation. Exact phrase when zip and issue are present, then recommendation fields if someone's shopping. Otherwise, it goes to the LOM. Okay, last part, reflections. Let's talk about trade-offs first. I optimized for a shippable prototype, not infinite polish. Retrieval is keyword overlap. It's fast and easy to reason about. For demo, a real system might move to embeddings and a vector store at the cost of infra and tuning. Scope and handoff are heuristic rules. They are testable and predictable, but they can miss method phrasing, so the critical path use explicit signals like deep plus a damage issue. Admin config is session only, simple for the assignment, but production would want auth versioning and audit. Okay, next three features if this were real. One is tool calling for order lookup, or a real ticketing path with confirmations. Number two is persistent business settings with rows. Number three is a small analytics view like top intent, handoff rate, where people drop off. Okay, lastly, AI tools. I used Cursor and LLMs to scanfold Next.js and the AI SDK and retrieval, guardrails, tests, and README documentation. The catch is you still need a human pass in the UI. Prompts, tweaks, and guardrail order break easily, and the manual test matrix in the README stayed the source of truth. Okay, that's all there is to it. I hope you enjoyed the demo. If you are interested in this repo, go over here and give me a star.